But what?
Just man, as a child, you feel me? Like just being around the studio, different dudes coming in and out. You feel me? Like just being there. You feel me? With Clef, Jerry, like we would just. You feel me? We was in the studio. I was in the studio, motherfucking Buju Banton. You feel me? Like,
I didn't know that.
Like, nigga, crazy.
Prior to jail, prison.
Wait, was it Buju? It was.
Didn't he just come out?
Buju or Sizzler? It was.
I think it was Buju. I think it was Buju because I remember DJ Khaled put him on this.
All I know is somebody ordered a pizza with pineapples. I forget. I don't know. But it was one of those. But like I'm saying, like I was just
somebody ordered pizza with pineapples. Is that a code? Is that a code word?
Pizza with pineapple. Nah, it's pizza with pineapple.
Oh, I thought that was some street lingo I didn't know. I was like, wait, what? All right.
Nah, it's
Oh, how old were you?
Yeah, bro. So, I was like, I probably was like, I was like 13. So I was like 12, 13. No bullshit. I was like 12, 13.
You really had a fucking crazy ass child, bro. I'm not. You really.
Yeah, nah, it's.
Do you know that though? Like, do you know that? Like, I know you might think what I'm just saying is bullshit, but do you understand that like your childhood for sure is not normal, like in a good way?
Nah, you know what? It took me a while to realize that because I honestly didn't even see it like that because I was actually going through it and I was so much stuff was happening. I just felt like it was normal. But then as I'm like sitting here and getting older, I'm just like, damn, like I saw this person, I was around this person, or I was around this person who is basically no one in the industry but became this big person who everybody respects, you feel me? Like I've been around shit, you feel me? So and I'm still young, you feel me? Like I'm still young. Yeah, I'm in my 20s, bro. Like I'm still young, but I went through and I seen like mad shit, you feel me? So it's crazy.
Hey, and shout out to any companies that want Maleek the model, because you know I know they're looking for young. Bro, listen, throw the bag at us. We'll come back with a negotiation. You know what I mean?
They looking for brown skin.
Yeah, something. Well, you know, hey, listen. So with 3-on-3 though, what age? Like how? So from what age did you start to what age did you finish 3-on-3?
I was in a group with my brothers when I was since I can remember, bro. Honestly, like. We would go to like this garage. I remember like we would go to this garage in the Bronx. It was like right off of Wyclef Road. And we're from Uptown. Yeah. Like the Gun Hill Road, it's an area shit. So my
BX, right? Buff, BX? Bronx?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a dude Buff. He's from Gun Hill Projects. He had a studio and shit. And like it was in like a garage. So like we went in the crib, but then we went to the garage and he had like the roof and shit, and it was crazy. So, nigga, that was the first spot we went to, and I think I was probably like, I ain't gonna hold you, I was probably like 7, 8, you feel me?
What?
Maybe even younger than that, I don't even know. Probably, yeah, I think like 7, 8.
Wow.
But then, like, we really started to do shit, like, we like, it was crazy, like, we went through a whole lot.
So you started that shit at 7 or 8?
Yeah, bro, like, this is, I've been like underground industry for like mad long, nigga, like my whole life, bro. Like,
and for the people, how old are you? How old are you for the people?
Huh?
How old are you currently for the audience?
Oh, I just turned 28.
He turned 28, but he looks 25. Turns 28, but he looks 25. All right, relax. But yeah, gotta be in shape, man. Hey, bro, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of embarrassed to say this, but I have started exfoliating within the last year, and my skin looks amazing. Anyways. All right, cool. So we go from 3-on-3. So you went from fucking 7 or 8. Dude, you've been doing this for 20 years. What the fuck?
Yeah, like it was so crazy. Like we would go on like showcases with Def Jam. We would go to showcases with Jive. When like it was crazy. Like, and then yeah.
Bro, you've been doing this for 20 years, bro. This isn't normal.
OD.
Ain't nobody can say that they've been doing it for 20 years. Sorry, I'm not about to go on a rant, but I just got a little bit aggressive. Listen, Jacquees, I can edit this shit out once I hear it back, but listen, Jacquees, fucking, even Omarion, I don't even know you've been doing it for 20 years. My man Malik has been doing this shit for fucking 20 years. Most motherfuckers can't make it 3. He's been doing it 20.
Nah, but you know, it's about, you feel me? It's growth. You feel me? So like, yeah, it's I feel like now I'm dope. Like I got a lot of confidence in myself now. Like nobody can't tell me that I'm not good. You feel me? Nobody can't tell me that I'm not nice.
Who has told you that you? I mean, not specific names, but has there been anybody that's like a group of people or certain type of people that have been doubters or low key haters?
Nah,
low key hate.
That's one thing that like I never like heard before. You feel me? Like it was this one nigga that I heard about, and that nigga was a hater anyway. But like besides his ass, besides his ass, nah, nobody. Like I've never gotten a bad review for a song. The most I've gotten was when we would pitch records to like different blog sites and all that. Like they would say like, "Yo, this is dope, but it doesn't fit our audience." You feel me? So that was the most. You feel me? But as far as like people saying like, "Nah, your shit's trash," or like, "Nah, you need better work," like, no, I've never really.
Well, you know what?
Heard that, and I'm not afraid of criticism though. You feel me? Like,
yeah. Well, you know what? You know what I love? I love comeback stories, bro. Like, and I'm not saying we're like you or the brand or anything is comeback story, but just in general, I do like people that are underrated or people that have doubters or people that have other people that maybe are the closest to them that tell them that they can't make it. And then like the true stories, right? Some of them that have been made in the movies or maybe are going to.
Let me tell you, not to cut you off, but let me tell you, like, it's not doubters. But it's like, if you say, like, did I have people who stopped believing? Yes, that's a different question. You feel me? Like,
but why? But without like naming names, without naming names, why though? Why did they stop believing? Do you feel?
Nah, it's just because not everybody has to grind that you know you want, or just maybe not. This probably isn't like what you know. And I'm speaking in general. It's not even just people that was around me. It's just people that was just. You know, even like that I'm just like that I just know. You feel me? Like certain people, it's hard to explain. You feel me?
No, I get you.
It's like people are just like, yo, no, we know you're nice, but yeah, you know. You feel me? So like that's why it's always important for me to make a strategic move every time because then niggas is like, oh, that's crazy. Niggas get thick again, but
do you feel that anything between, I mean, the last 20 years, I guess we can say, the last 20 years, is there anything that I mean, I know we don't, usually don't have any regrets, but is there anything that if you could go back and try to change as far as like career move, or maybe there was an opportunity where maybe you denied it and then you look back and like, damn, maybe I should have known. Is there anything like that?
One more time.
Is there anything like going back from literally like 7 to now or 8 to now, whatever, that career-wise for your music career, is there any possible, or was there any opportunity that you maybe kind of just maybe snubbed your nose at, that you look back at like, damn, maybe I should have took that, but you didn't, maybe at that time didn't have that foresight, you feel me?
Nah, because I see it like this. Okay, so like the old industry, I was like trying to get in the industry, you feel me? Then the middle industry, and you'll see what I'm saying when I'm done, but like, then it's like the middle-aged industry, I got in the middle age industry, but towards the end, going into the new age industry, you feel me, which is what we have now, which is like streaming and like all this other shit, you feel me? So it's like, you know, me actually getting a foot in the door and getting caught up in the whole streaming system now. It's like, and like labels is just like, you know, it's just for the whole shit. You know? Like, when I got signed to the major label and shit, and it was just, it was politics, bro. That's what fucked up everything. You feel me? It's politics.
That is interesting that you say that, because like, you got to think like, bro, like I said, like, I don't know if I sound crazy, but you've been doing this for 20 years. This doesn't really happen. Like, especially as somebody that starts at 7 in the, like, you'll hear of child actors, right? And then, but like, other than Bow Wow and really at that young age, like, who else will start at that young age is still kind of relevant, right? And you took a different approach, which I think for your long-term future was better, right? Like, yeah, it might not have been the most glamorous thing through your teens or whatnot, but like, regardless, like, I think it's better, right? You didn't have that instant success because you were a cute kid, and now you're grown up and people still look at you like that cute kid, right? It's more like it's more like you know the business and the fucking dirt of the music industry.
That's
you know the reality.
Like, I'm never look back here and be like, oh no, I wish I would have took it, because I've learned, like, I paid dues, you feel me? I've been through some bullshit, I've been through some good shit, you feel me? And I know how to move, you feel me? I know how to move now, and that's the most important thing. Like, you need to know how to move, you need to have a plan. You feel me? If you got a plan, you need to execute that shit.
But I think what people don't realize is that you took rejection earlier than most people your age. Like,
yo, bro, like, I was on $1 million tours 2 years in a row, you feel me? And I'm thinking my career is about to be the craziest thing, and next thing you know, the politics just fuck it up. It just messes it up, you feel me? So,
but how hard was that at 13 or 14 to because rejection, a lot of people, bro, sadly enough, and maybe I'm not gonna go into a rant, but like, our generation's weak-minded, and like, sadly enough, a lot of people that are our age and are in their mid to late 20s, they can't take rejection because, you know, they maybe were coddled their whole life. You were introduced and exposed to an industry where it didn't matter what age you were. If you weren't good enough, or the person, maybe not that you weren't good enough, but if the exec didn't think that you were marketable enough, they were saying no to you regardless if you're 7 or 70, right? So they don't care about your feelings, and you had to deal with that regardless. Nobody prepared you for that, but you had to deal with that early, right? So now you have thicker skin. You have almost like a calloused mindset, and I think that's only going to help.
No, fact. So fact. Like, now I'm to the point where it's like, okay, what's the worst that can happen? Somebody saying no. Okay.
Yeah. Well, what does no mean? What does no mean? What does no mean?
Yes, nigga.
No doesn't mean shit. No doesn't mean shit, bro. I'll tell you. And I'm in another area.
No
of sales.
means I'm about to do some other shit.
No means I gotta work harder.
No means me.
No means I gotta work harder.
Okay, I'm about to go make something else happen.
No means I gotta prove it, right? No means I'll prove it to you, and then not to them, but prove it to yourself that you're worth what you believe. And that not to be corny, but that's just what I feel, because I know you have the talent, right? So like, you know your talent. A lot of people around you know your talent. Sometimes politics come involved, right? So it is what it is. But I feel like that you having that at a younger age definitely help you, bro. As far as like now, like, there's a lot of people that are our age that don't know how to take rejection, but you've been through this for fucking 20 years. You have an upper hand in that area, I feel. Just the mindset and the knowledge, you know. But the Scream tour, what year was that when you were on that?
That was like It was one. I went on a Scream Fest. I went on a Scream Tour 4. Scream 4 tour. Was that 2005? 2005. That was with Bow Wow, Omarion, B5, Pretty Ricky, Bobby Valentino, Marcus.
Yo, are you on speaker? Or do you have music in the background?
Yeah.
If you could take it off speaker, just because I have the, if you can't, if you can't, it's cool.
Yeah, I took it off speaker.
All right, yeah. Just because I was hearing like background on the audio that we're recording. But go ahead, my bad. You said Bow Wow, Omarion.
Yeah, so Bow Wow. So I was on a tour with the Scream. So 2005 Scream 4 tour. Bow Wow, Omarion, B5, Pretty Ricky, Bobby Valentino, Marcus Houston, and me and my brother, 3 of 3. So
And Wyclef, right?
No. He came on the last date when we was in Miami. But yeah. So me and my 2 brothers.
Yo, don't say that so nonchalantly, bro. Don't say that so nonchalantly, bro. I gotta remind you sometimes that you are way too humble. You're not. It's a good quality, but somebody that's nobody like me, I gotta remind you that I can't say that, right? I can't.
Nah, yeah, it was a good time. It was definitely a highlight. You feel me? Definitely a highlight. That was the craziest experience. And then 2007, I went on this Scream Fest tour with T.I., T-Pain, Sierra, what was that, Young Jock, who else? Young Berg was actually on the tour. Hitmaker, he was the goes by Hitmaker now.
You're forgetting the story you told me. You're forgetting the story you told me. You were in the audience, right in front of the stage, or maybe I'm getting it confused. Maybe in the back of the stage or backstage, in the biggest, and at that time they didn't know, but maybe the most notable on stage collaborations going on: Kanye West, T.I., Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Diddy. Come on.
Word. So so it was crazy. I got on stage, being Madison Square Garden, and I just see these niggas just moving out the way. And I'm standing where the entrance is, the players come in and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm standing right there, looking out in the at the stage, and T.I. is out there, you feel me? He brings out 50. So 50 did out get money. You feel me?
He actually brought out. I watched a YouTube video. He brought out Jay-Z first.
Yeah, I forget the order.
I'm gonna put the video on. I'll put the video on this podcast when we post it, bro. But I'm gonna send it to you on the side. This video, bro, is incredible. It's very unknown. It's Kanye West, T.I., Jay-Z, 50 Cent, and Diddy. And the whole video, it starts off T.I. doing his shit, right? Then Jay-Z comes out with him. I forget what song it was. But then after that, then they have, you tell the story. Go ahead. Tell the story with the Kanye West stuff. I like it.
So Jay comes out, 50's out, and then all you hear is, I think the nigga said my mic or some shit. Somebody, all I heard is the mic or whatever. And then all you hear is, oh, and Kanye comes out. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like,
that's awesome.
What the fuck just happened, my nigga?
07-2? 07-2? Yo, that's prime Kanye, bro.
Yo, all you hear is, oh. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, man. Legendary shit.
We got, hey.
You can get down, nigga. You can get down. It's all good.
This a real special moment, ain't it?
Come on, you can get some, nigga.
This a real special moment,
Let's
ain't
go.
it? Hey! Yeah!
I had a dream I could find my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a Netflix.
Hey!
I told God I'll be back in
Yeah.
a second. Man, it's so
Hey.
hard not
Hey.
to act
Hey.
reckless. To whom much is given,
Hey.
much is tested. Get arrested, guess it till he get the message.
Oh.
I feel the pressure under more scrutiny. What I do,
Yeah.
act more stupid.
Hey.
Bought more jewelry,
Yeah.
more Louis V. My mama
Yeah.
couldn't get through to me.
Yeah.
The drama, people suing me. I'm on TV talking like it's just you
Yeah,
and me.
nigga!
I'm just saying how I feel, man. I ain't one of the Cosby's, I ain't go to heal, man.
Oh.
I guess the money should have changed them. I guess I should have forgot where I came from. Lie. Wait till I get my money right. Lie. Then you can't tell me nothing, right? Excuse me, is you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Let up the suicide doors.
What?
This is my life, homie. You decide yours.
Yeah!
I know that Jesus died for us, but I couldn't tell you who the side was. So I parallel double park that motherfucker sideways. Old folks talking about back in my days. But homie, this is my day. Class started 2 hours ago. Am I late? No, I already graduated, and you can live through anything if magic made it.
Okay, hey.
They say I talk with so much emphasis. Oh, they so sensitive. Don't ever fix your lips like that.
Nigga, that was OD. That was OD. That shit was OD. I ain't even gonna hold you. I think about that shit too.
I'm so
to this
jealous,
day,
dude.
That shit. Like how that made me feel at that moment, bro. I was just like, yo, this is crazy.
I'm jealous as a
Like-
motherfucker. And I knew you in 07. Why? Yo, I should have asked for some tickets, right? No, bro. Damn.
Crazy, bro.
Kanye West, T.I., Jay-Z. So, and 50. And Diddy. And Diddy was out there, too. Diddy was just doing the Diddy bop, but he was out there. He was friends with most of them, other than... And he was even friends with 50 back then, because if you look at the video, and this video is rare, that's why it doesn't have that many views, because I don't think a lot of people know about it. To my knowledge, and I'm young, but to my knowledge, at least in my era, this might have been the best, like, the most legendary, maybe not the best performance on stage, because you still got a Beyonce performing, like, a shit like that, but, like, the most legendary names on one stage, and it's never happened ever again. None of those guys,
Right.
like you might see a
And
Jay.
it's like they don't even talk about it like that either. Like,
Right. It's
Crazy.
low key, dude. It's low key, bro.
nobody mentions it like that. Like, it was probably mentioned one time. You know?
And then you got 50 acting a fool even back then, just running around Jay-Z trying to annoy him and shit. It's hilarious. But it's fucking hilarious.
That whole experience is so
Did you meet Jay-Z?
stupid. Nah, without me, Jay. I honestly didn't meet any of them.
You met T.I. though.
I met 50 a while ago. When he actually first came out, like when he was. But I mean, he's still going crazy right now. But
Yeah.
like when he first came out, like he was at a car show, and like Clef, he used to get in these car shows and shit. And, like, he came to like G Unit and shit. That shit was crazy, nigga. Like that's when Clef had he had a fucking. It was at a Flex car show in Jersey at the Coliseum, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was the Coliseum and shit. And like the nigga had shark tanks. He had a shark tank in the back of his bench truck, inside his G-Wagon. So like I guess 50 came over to see the shit. You know, you see 50, I think, with like Yayo Banks and shit, like crazy. Because it's like, yo, that's OG.
Damn, bro. So how how much sooner than 2007 did Clef sign you? Because I know you said that he came to the studio, signed you, right? But like, was it 2005 that he signed you, or I don't, what was like those details, I guess.
What, when he signed me?
Clef. Yeah.
Oh, well, it was the same shit with my brothers, you feel me? Like, we all got signed at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, we was in a group, and then, like, the group just didn't work.
What year?
You know, it was at a time where labels weren't, you know, trying to put money into groups because they were afraid they were going to break up, and feel me? So everything, you know, so everybody just decided, like, yo, Leek, do your own shit, you feel me? Like, we still with you. You just, you know, do you, and then, you know, you bring us on, you know, when niggas get on, like,
yeah.
And that's real shit, you feel me? So everybody was cool. And
what year did you part ways?
That was, probably when I turned, like, before I hit 20, you feel me?
So not, I mean, like, that's still a long time
18,
ago.
19.
Yeah. But that was like, okay, 2009. So you were still, what, were you out of high school when you and Clef kind of, I mean, you guys are still cool, but
Yeah.
like you guys bit professionally, I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was like after the whole situation with Atlantic didn't go through, it was just over after that. Like, and honestly, to the day, I don't even really know what the fuck happened, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't even know.
So you didn't have a meeting? Like, did you have an agent or a business manager at the time, or?
No, bro, I had one of the best lawyers in the game, bro. Like,
but you didn't have a manager.
I believe his name was like Jamie Roberts or some shit.
Why didn't you have a manager?
Huh?
Why didn't you have somebody to negotiate for you? Because a lawyer knows.
Yo, bro, no, it wasn't even like what it was. It was like it was up to me. You feel me? To basically, like, if I want to stay or if I want to get released. You feel me? And like, it was like they were gonna shelf me because two people who put me together wasn't fucking with each other no more. So then, how was this gonna work? You feel me? Like, it was the whole thing. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
how was this shit gonna work? So I was just gonna stay in this contract and be stuck on the shelf and not be able to do anything. So
that was a smart move. That was a smart move.
You feel me? So, and my pops gave me the decision. He's like, yo, what you want to do? Like, it's up to you. Like, that's how my pops is. You feel me? Like, he don't put the pressure. He's like, yo, listen, whatever you want to do, tell me we can do. Like,
you know why? Because your pops is a G. So your pops is a G already. So he was like, you're your own man. You're your own man at 18, 19, right? Like, at his age, he's probably doing some grown man,
some crazy shit. Oh yeah,
grown man shit, right? Yeah. Like, regardless, and that's a good dad. That's a good dad, dude. And my dad's the same way. He lets me make my own decisions. He helps me if I ever am desperate, but I don't ask for shit. So, you know, it's that's a good dad, dude. That's a good dad for sure. So yeah. So after that, all right. So cool. So when from after 3-on-3, like, what age were you, like, kind of when you started doing the solo shit?
Like around that same time, like everything was basically like I was like 16.
Damn.
I was like 15, 16.
Damn.
15, 16.
Damn, dude, yeah. Young, bro. So now, did you from solo? Were you a little bit nervous, like going from, like, obviously, like, you knew that you had the talent, right? But like there's almost like a support system when you have your bros around you, like literally blood, to just, like, you know,
mm-hmm.
by yourself.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Like, how was that transition? Like, was there anything specifically that you can remember that you're like, damn, this is different?
Well, the only thing that was dope about it, like, when I did my solo thing, like, my oldest brother came with me, and, like, he was basically, like, ran the show on the stage, so he was like my sidekick on stage. You feel me? So,
shout out to Boogie.
Whoa.
Shout out to Boogie. So, all right, so you had that support, but then after that, like, you were on your own, so it was a little scary.
Yeah, and then I got used to it. You feel me? I got used to it.
Yeah.
And
all right, so then
to Charles It's hard.
Okay, so then can you kind of explain, because I kind of know this, but I want the audience to know this. Can you kind of explain your transition, I guess, from not necessarily having the full backing of the label, because if that was the case, you know, we might be having a different conversation right now. But that's just the way the business goes, right? And you've experienced that to the fullest effect. But I do think that it's a benefit because I think you're going to reap the benefits later on based off of your hard work and patience and not giving up. As corny as that sounds, that's kind of what it took, right? So now you got Soundhouse. When did the Soundhouse official business brand come about? How did it come about? Where did you get I don't even know if I even asked you, because I know we just went right to work, but like, how did the name Soundhouse Worldwide come about?
Yo, I was just in the car. I was driving. I'm talking to my brother SL. I'm like, yo, man, we need to come up with a fucking name. Like, honestly, it just came to me, bro. I don't even know how to explain it.
Just randomly, just Soundhouse.
Yeah, it just came to me, and I was just like, yo, that's it.
That's when the best shit does come to you. That's when the best shit does come to you.
You know, at first it was Soundhouse Media Group, but then we changed to Soundhouse Worldwide.
Yep. I remember that, actually. But on that note, so from then, right? Like, so you're in Soundhouse. You have your own. I guess I want the audience to kind of know, because most of the world aren't artists, and you know you have a lot of people that try to be artists, but you haven't had a lot of people that have even, you know, we haven't reached mainstream yet, and it's going to happen very sooner than they know, but you have a really good following. You have a lot of people that know your name and follow and listen to your music and are your fans, right? We have a good brand, we have a good following. But from that point, right, like, so can you kind of explain the difficulties as well as what you like about owning an independent label and being an independent artist?
Well, of course, the difficulty.
That's why I said that first, because I knew that was going to come first.
The money, you feel me? Like,
yeah.
You know, you got to come out of pocket. But that's the thing, like, you have to be willing to invest in yourself and believe in yourself, you feel me? So you just got to have a different mentality, because certain people want to go out, have the crazy bag, have the crazy kicks and shit, but it's like, when you are the artist and when you are the owner and you are the company, like, you gotta do
the brand
boss shit. Yeah, you gotta boss up, you feel me? We get that shit later. Plus more, you feel me?
Why do you think a lot of independent artists and labels don't work? Is it because they don't have that patience?
You said why do I think independent labels don't work?
No, not all, because we've seen that it does, but most.
Right. I think honestly, you gotta have talent, man. You gotta have good talent. You gotta have good shit coming out.
But we've seen independent artists have talent. It's just that they don't either have the balls, they don't have the heart, or they don't have the work ethic, or they don't have the patience to fucking do what you've been doing, right? Like, a lot of people can't, like we said earlier, can't take no. It can't take the fact that somebody doesn't accept what they're trying to sell, and they give up. It's cliche, but it's fucking true. You could have gave up a long time ago and been working a 9 to 5 right now.
Yep. That's a fact.
It's a fact, bro.
The funny shit is I tried a 9 to 5 and the shit just wasn't for me. I did it for a year. Had a city job, benefits, all of that shit, bro. It was just like,
hey, listen, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. Nothing wrong with a 9 to 5.
It's not for me.
It's just when you have the potential that you have, I wouldn't be and take this business shit aside, I wouldn't be a good friend if I didn't encourage you to keep moving, right? Keep on your path the best way you can within your capabilities. Like, nobody could tell you, hey, yo, pay X amount of dollars for this feature. bitch, I don't have that, right? Or maybe you do, but you need to pay for your family, you need to pay for a bill, you need to pay for whatever. Like, nobody can tell you to pay for, nobody can tell me what to pay for fucking gas unless I want to. So, like, don't tell me what I need to pay for a feature when, bitch, you don't even have close to that. Like, and you're working a job that you hate. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not saying anybody specifically. I'm just talking about people in general. A lot of people like to have opinions, but aren't doing shit themselves. And it takes a lot of trust in yourself that you keep on going, especially when you've been doing it since you're fucking 8 and you're 28. Like, it's ridiculous, dude. It like regard. I don't care. I mean, I do care. I want us to make it, but like, even if we don't, the fact that you've been able to be strong enough to go through that shit at a young age, it says a lot about yourself.
That's a fact. No, I appreciate that. For real. It's been a journey, but shit, nigga, I'm just getting started, bro. Just getting started.
Oh, they don't know. But they will.
I'm just getting started. I ain't tired. Listen, bro. One thing I learned from my pops is hustle, my nigga.
Yeah.
Gotta be a hustler.
Yep.
I mean,
so
gotta hustle.
Did you ever work with? I think I remember you telling me this. I might be off, but did you ever work with Jermaine Dupri? Never.
You know what? The crazy shit is, I've never worked with him, never met him, and I was managed by his father.
Okay. Yeah. Now, when you were on Screamfest, you met Bow Wow?
Yeah.
This was 2007. You met Sierra. She was one of the biggest female artists ever.
It was dope. Yeah, I met a few people.
T-Pain.
About T-Pain. Everybody was cool. Niggas actually came out and watched my shows. Like, you know, I actually apologize because in the beginning of the tour, I guess he didn't realize, like, I was open to acts and shit, so he didn't really, like, say much, but, like, when he found out that, like, there's a me on stage in the beginning, he was like, yo, my bad, bro. Like,
oh, he big-timed you? He tried to big-time you?
Like, I don't really remember exactly what it was, but it was something along those lines of, like...
Thought you were a fan.
You know, I didn't even know, like, you perform, man. I would have been like, shit was good with you, like,
Yeah, now he's got a hairpiece. Sorry, bro. I'm just a natural backup for my friends kind of guy. Fuck you, young duck. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna cut that up. But
the coolest thing though is the last day of the tour of the 07 tour. T-Pain calls me my brother in the room. They're like, yo, Pain wanna talk to you. Go in this room. He goes, yo, I like what you're doing, man. I'm like, thank you.
You just sounded like him too.
He's like, you write your music? I'm like, my brother's like, yeah. He's like, you can write fast? He's like, look at him, I'm like, hell yeah. He's like, all right, I got a shooter on my bus, let's go.
Wow.
Went on a tour bus. But then...
What year was that?
It's 07.
Oh, that was T-Wayne. That was like when
that was
T-Pain and Lil Wayne had that shit.
Yeah, that's when the Kiss Kiss record with Chris Brown dropped.
Oh, wow. That was prime time.
Yo, bro, that was the same night Chris was there, bro. I met Chris and everything. Like, this is crazy.
Wait, you met Chris Brown?
Same night.
Shit. You know what? I'm tired of you, bro. I'm tired of you. Like the fact that I'm one of your, I hope I'm one of your best friends, but like, I'm one of your closest friends. Bro, I didn't even know you met Chris Brown. Like, and like I said, I will cut some of this out because I don't want to seem like a fan or whatever. I am a fan of just music, right? I'm a fan of legends. Chris Brown's a legend to me, and he is, and be like he's up there with like put aside the allegations or whatever. He's up there with Beyonce and Michael Jackson, all that. Like to me, right? As far as domination through how long he's been doing it and how popular and how on point he's been. And but dude, I didn't even know you met Chris Brown. But that's what is a testament to your humbleness and also you not really being fazed by star power because you know that you are one.
Yeah.
Which is a good quality, and that's kind of what you need. And that's why I think it's good that you've been in this business for a long time because you've seen it all. You've met Justin Bieber, you've met Chris Brown, you met T-Pain, bro. You opened up for Kenny Rock, bro. I mean, these are things that just nobody does. You understand that?
Nah, I appreciate it every day, though. You feel me?
That's big time, dude. Somebody's got to tell you, you know, or remind you of that what you've done and what you're about to do. There's less than 1% of the world can do, right? Or have been able to do, right? Like anybody can be a fan and go to a meet and greet, but not everybody can be an opener or be a part of a big venue or perform with some of the biggest artists in the world at the time that they're at their prime. That's not something that you just snub your nose at. I don't, because I know who these people are and what they've done and what they've accomplished and how people look at them and how they're viewed and where their place in music is. Wyclef, he was your mentor. He was also part of the Fugees. He was with Lauryn Hill, one of the best ever. Like, I mean, we gotta realize, and Wyclef's one of the best ever. Like, we gotta realize that you've been exposed to legends at a young age, and also exposed to grown adult reality when at 10, right? When I was 10, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't even fathom that. I couldn't even fathom that right now. But I'm just saying, like, at 10 years old, it's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? It's tough to deal with certain, even if you're doing great, it's tough to deal with all that fucking, it's almost overwhelming at that age.
Man, no, yeah.
You know, you gotta,
definitely is, man. Like,
you gotta think about your.
And I'm saying, like, I always tell people, like, you see all these artists today, and I'm like, Joe, this shit is on. Feel me? Like, come on, this shit need to hurry up. Like, I can't, like, and I'm just like, yo, bro, you gotta grind it out. You feel me? Like,
you came this far, bro.
Just saying it to you. I'm not a person just saying it to you. Like, I've been through shit that will make you want to quit this shit, nigga. Like,
absolutely,
for real.
Absolutely.
Like, you feel me? Like,
I agree. I agree 100%.
I should have quit a long time ago.
But that's why you're about to have blessings, because not like, that's what I was trying to say, is that there's not many that could do or could withstand what you withstood. Take the talent away. Take your talent away. Obviously, there's not a lot of people in this world that have that talent. But talent aside, there's not many people at the age that you were when you were dealing with those situations that could withstand the reality of what a grown person business is like, especially when it comes to the music industry, and that shit is cutthroat. And you still here are going towards your goal with an independent label, bro. I mean, this is a big reason why, and I've told you this, but maybe not in so many words, but this is why I stand behind you, not just because I'm your boy, but because I see the dedication. I see the hard work. But so what age, and this is more personal, not on the music end, and you don't have to answer. I don't think it's really too personal, but what age did you become like a dad?
I was like 22.
22. How did because I'm I mean, I don't know if I do it. Hopefully I don't have a kid. But like, how has, I don't know, right? Like, I've never had that fatherhood experience, but how has that changed kind of your outlook, like, on just everything?
Well, I finally knew what it felt like. Of course, like, my lady, she's, everything, but it's like, your child,
right,
is different because it's like, I realize what it feels like to go to like, how can I say that? I know what it feels like to want to do anything for someone, like even go to jail. Like, I would literally go to jail for my child, bro. Like, I would, if somebody, God forbid, did anything like out of this world, like, I don't even want to say that shit. Like, I would kill.
I'd go to jail for your child, and I only met her a couple times because I love you. But you know what I mean? Like, no, pause. But like,
my nigga.
You know what I mean? Like, I go, oh, fuck yeah. Hey, bro, please, don't let no person touch Saya, bro. I'll fucking murder them. Cut their dick right off right in front of them and their wife. But, like, yeah, I get that because I have a little sister. So I understand. I literally almost went to jail for Kelsey. I'm not going to go into it, but yeah, dude, I get that. But I'm not a dad, right? So it's different, right? Like, so it's like, I understand the protective older brother. Like, I will fucking die for this girl because that's my little sister, and don't you dare fucking put your hands on her. And so I get that, but I feel like, and I hope I do have a girl, right? Like, I mean, I want boys, but like, I hope I have at least one girl, because I think I do need that to like, little soften me up a little bit. But I do also think that because of me having a little sister and always being that probably overprotective, she hated me as older brother, because I would scare all those little motherfuckers away, because I didn't give a fuck, dude. I was willing to die. Are you willing to die for her? I am. And so I get that standpoint.
Word.
So
I'm telling you.
I don't know the experience of having a kid though. You know what I mean? And I know I hopefully will.
Yeah, that's good.
But
that's good. It's an experience. You learn this through law. People are like, "Oh, you ready?" It's just like, you're not gonna be ready until you get there. You feel me? So
yeah,
you're never gonna be ready.
You're not gonna be ready until you have to.
Yeah. So it's like, good things come.
How has it changed you?
Definitely more protected.
But you grew up with brother. Oh, you have a sister too, though, right?
I treat females with more respect. Not that I was like disrespecting them, but
yeah. No, I get that.
I try to, make sure I do the right thing. Take
more consideration. Yeah, I get that. But
right,
you have a sister, right? But she was older, or she is old.
Yeah, older sister. But I was like the big little brother. Like, I was.
Yeah. But it's more different. I feel like I kind of get what you're saying. I can't fully say like, yo, I know, because I'm not dad. But I do kind of get what you're saying as far as like when you have a little girl, man. Because I can only imagine. I don't have a fucking girlfriend, but I can only imagine if I had a little girl, bro. I don't care if it's my girlfriend or not. If I had a little girl, bro, let somebody try to mess with that girl, please.
Yo, bro, question. Could I gotta wake up at like 7 in the morning.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Get your sleep, and
if tomorrow, let's finish like the rest of this shit tomorrow, honestly.
Yeah.
And then we could, because I know you wanted to ask more and shit. So like,
yeah.
And then like tomorrow we can start like.
No, I'm cool with it, bro. Believe me, I know my ADD gets the best of me, so I know that I go off on.
Nah, nigga, hell no. I'm just be up. I just gotta fucking do some shit. I gotta fucking do mad shit tomorrow.
That's probably for the best. I can come with some other shit too. So, all right, yeah, dude, let's do that.
All right, bet, yeah, so I can call you tomorrow.
All right, bro. Take it easy. Have a good night.
All right, you too, man. Peace.
All right, yo. Peace.